Hey, this is Movie Edge, and this is my 2020 Christmas movie collection video. Didn't feel like doing one this year, but woke up today saying, hey, why not? So this is going to be a long one because I have a lot of films in this bin next to me, and a lot of them I categorized into certain sections so it wouldn't take me as long to explain. So this is going to be a long video, so try to get a drink, get some popcorn, go to the bathroom, and I'll be back after the intro. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Ripley, not a good dog. Hey, sorry about the intro being kind of raunchy this year, but hey, you know, what am I going to do? I had to do something different from the last 2 years, and raunchy was the way to go. The outro is going to be raunchy as well, but funny, tasteful. Well, okay, not tasteful, but funny. Let's just dive in. The first one that I got right here was on Amazon on sale for $19.99. I think it's still up there. It's Peanuts Holiday Collection, the Deluxe Edition in freaking 4K. And it also has the Blu-rays. It also has the digital in there, which I already sold. It also has it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving, and on the Christmas one itself, it has It's Christmas Again, Charlie Brown, and Flash Beagle, Charlie Brown, which I don't know if Flash Beagle is a Christmas one or not, but yeah, you get all that stuff in this set. So $19.99, no brainer. I had to get it. The Blu-ray was the same price, and I'm like, why should I get that when I could get the 4K? Well, there you go. So this one I got from the Video Game Movie Dome earlier this year. Charlie Brown's Christmas, same exact copy that's on here. So this one I'm probably going to give to my nieces and nephews to watch. There you go. And next, I'm going to do some, okay, the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yes, a classic that everyone must have in their collection. And it also comes with two newly remastered specials. The Grinch is the Cat in a Hat, and Halloween is Grinch Night, which I should have watched at Halloween time, but I forgot it was on here. So, whatever. And then next, the Jim Carrey live version of the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Dr. Seuss's Ron Howard directed film. This one was funny. This one I highly recommend. And there's been so many releases of this. Just unbelievable. Finally, the one that came out in 2018, which I thought was really funny, was Benjamin Cumberbatch doing the voice of the Grinch. And great movie. It's hilarious. It's not your typical Grinch movie. There's actually a lot of comedy in it. And you got 3 mini movies. And I think one is the Grinch. And then I think 2 of them are the Minions. So, yeah, well, we're checking out. Got all the Grinch movies there. There you go. Next, oh, if I haven't shown this to you, I'm wearing my Clark W. Griswold shirt, just like the past 2 years, and I'm using the new mic. So you have to tell me how it sounds in the comment section below. Next, I'm going to do all my. I don't have as many as Alan of Kermit's Ghost, but I do have a lot. And the first one I got new this year from the Video Game Movie Dome is Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. People say this is a really good one. I want to get that Patrick Stewart one, but it's on DVD, and it's hard to find a brand new copy of that. I don't like buying used DVDs, scratches, so yeah. So I'm going to check this one out soon. This is a made-for-TV movie, so yeah. But it got a PG rating anyway. But this was a made-for-TV movie. Next, this one, which recently got an announcement that they're going to re-release with the song that was missing in it. That was Michael Caine doing a song about when he was younger and stuff like that. That's going to be edited back into the movie, and I don't know when it's going to be on sale. Probably next year, but yes. I do have the version in full screen on DVD in here. I purposely made it a combo pack, but yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, it's really good. Another Christmas Carol movie, Mickey's Christmas Carol. This was actually a featurette film, which was about, I think, 25 minutes before whatever feature it was before. And they could have done a better job at restoring this, but you know, who knows. There's also extra bonus Pluto's Christmas tree, and that's about it. That's the only other related Christmas one that's in there. The other shorts are And then another Disney one, which is personally my favorite. It's Disney's Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. If you hear noises in the background, people downstairs just playing games and stuff. Yeah, this one was really good. The motion capture on it, just excellent. It's the same style as they used, but better for Polar Express. Jim Carrey did a damn good job at multi-roles in this. And in my opinion, it's a dark Disney movie. Yeah, so highly recommend that. Finally, it's not a Christmas Carol, but it's the band who invented Christmas. So it's the person who invented A Christmas Carol, which I have to watch this year. The man who invented Christmas. This is in my pile for this week. Since this week is Christmas, I'm going to start watching Christmas movies. I wasn't going to do the whole month like I did for Halloween, but this one, highly recommended by Alan of Kermit's Ghost. Put that one over there, and we're done with those. I got two here, and you're going to say, what does this got to do with Christmas? This first one, Surf's Up. Not the other movie, Open Season, but if you get Surf's Up like this, the double pack or by itself, there's two shorts on here, and they're the Jub Jub shorts. One is the Jub Jubs, which was an Academy Award winning short, and the other is the Jub Jub Save Christmas, which is an excellent short in itself. They were supposed to make a movie with the Jub Jubs, they never did. So if you have this, it's on the disc, both of them. So it's a plus for that one. Then this one, which I got around Christmas time as a special, you could tell because it's Christmas artwork. This one has, well, you could buy it on here if you still find it, or you could just buy it separate. And that is Ice Age, a Mammoth Christmas special, which I did see. It is great. Originally, it was in 3D. On TV, but it was the red and blue glasses, which you picked up at either Walmart or Target. I don't remember. I think I still have some, just collector's items. But this is a really good one to pick up. It does exist in 3D for Blu-ray, actual Blu-ray 3D, or by itself. So, yeah, I just got it this way because it was cheaper, and then they released a fifth movie. Pissed me off. But I'm happy with this set. So, more compact. Next, I should have shown these first, but these are my only Thanksgiving movies. I should have shown these first, but oh well. Free Birds. This is a great animated movies about turkeys going back in time and trying to change Thanksgiving. Really good movie, really brilliant. You got the voices of Owen Wilson, Woody Harrelson, and Amy Poehler. Very good movie. Then, Dutch. I watched this for Thanksgiving. This one's out of print. You could barely find it anywhere. Hopefully, because it was 20th Century Fox, but it was released through Anchor Bay. Hopefully, Disney puts this out next year for Thanksgiving. It really needs another release. And then, of course, I watched this year. You can watch this for Thanksgiving or Christmas. And it is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And you get the Blu-ray version of this. It's got the deleted scene in it. Airline food. Or airplane food. It's a funny scene. They should have edited back into the movie along with a lot of other stuff. But, you know, maybe someday there'll be a special edition with a whole bunch of like cutout scenes and stuff. Okay. Next, we're going to get into some horror movies. I don't have many. Not a horror Christmas guy. But I like them. And first one is Outstanding. And I got the special edition cover, the snow cover of Krampus. This is a great movie. I only watched it once, but I might watch it again this year. And it's got a great cast in it. David Kettner, I'm a big fan of his comedy. He was in Anchorman as the weather guy. Was that the weather? No, he was the sports guy. He was a sports guy. And there's some other people in here I can't put my finger on, but yeah. But this I highly recommend if you haven't seen it. Alright, this next one blew me away when I seen it last year. It is Better Watch Out. It's a twisted version of, say, Home Alone. It starts out like a scary movie, but it just doesn't. It's not what you expected at all. And yeah, it's messed up, but it is fun. And if you haven't seen this one yet, I highly recommend to pick it up. I'm not going to tell you that much about it because you're going to be surprised. Next, this movie, Who Slew Auntie Roo, is basically a two orphans that go to this rich person's house, and she wants to adopt these two kids. And it turned into like a Hansel and Gretel type of movie, and they think she's a witch and blah, blah, blah. Well, if you haven't seen this movie yet, check it out. It's on Blu-ray, or you can find it the Midnight Madness release. This one I have not seen as of yet, and it is Black Christmas. And this is not the original, this is the remake. And it's PG-13, so I don't know how good this is, but some people say they like it, some people say they didn't. So I'm going to give it a shot this week. And it's from Blumhouse. I've been digging their stuff lately. So yeah, Black Christmas. And finally, something I just got. I seen it on someone's Instagram page, and I'm like, ooh, that movie looks really interesting. Looked it up, found it, and it is called Secret Santa. And the blood dripping off the present. If you read those quotes right there, it's a comedy, but a dark comedy. But if you look at some of the scenes on the back of this thing, yeah, that's kind of messed up. But it's supposed to be, look at all those stars that these critics gave this movie. So I had to check this movie out this week, and no one really recognizable in this movie that I could see, but yeah, I found it. It was used, but it was like almost brand new. So Secret Santa, go see if you find a copy of it. I didn't see it yet. Okay, the only Hanukkah movie I have, and it falls on the kind of category of Hanukkah and Christmas, 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler. Great animation on this, just really flowing style animation, and the story's great. It's not that long of a movie, it's 76 minutes, but if you haven't seen this movie, check it out. It is on Blu-ray, but it's a BDR from Sony Choice Collection or whatever it's called. But I just stick with this because if you use this in a 4K player, it up converts it, and there you go, Blu-ray DVD combo. No, DVD combo. It has widescreen and full screen. Why they did that, I don't know. Okay, so that one's done. Let's go to some classics. Not all of these are classics, but in my opinion, if they're, from the 50s, they're still classics to me. This one, you could get Kino Lorber. This doesn't look like a Christmas movie, but it is. It's Bob Hope Lemon Drop Kid, and he's a race track trout, and to get away from the bookies and stuff, he had go back to New York, and he does some really dishonest stuff, and it's like basically he's an a-hole in this movie, but at the end it all works out for the best. And he does sing the classic song on here, Bob Hope and Marilyn Maxwell. He worked with her before. Silver Bells, really great song that they do in this movie. So yeah, I highly recommend to pick this up if you haven't seen this Bob Hope movie before. Another classic, Bing Crosby, Fred Astaire, Irving Berlin's, it's easier for me to say, Holiday Inn, great song and dance movie. And they also do, I think they sing White Christmas in this. Yes, they do sing White Christmas in this. And Marjorie Reynolds is in this movie. She's been in a lot of movies. Also, Virginia Dale. It's just a really good feeling movie. Holiday Inn. If you haven't checked this one out yet, it's a classic. Check it out. Then there's this one, which I haven't seen yet. I bought it on DVD first, and then I'm like, I'm going to get the Blu-ray, because I found the Blu-ray Big Lots for cheap, and it is Christmas in Connecticut. Heard good things about this, and yeah, it's also got special features, vintage Oscar-winning short, Star in the Night. So I think that's a Christmas-related short. But if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's not that expensive. Next. This is classic beyond classic. When it first came out, didn't do anything. But after a long period of time shown on TV, it's a cult classic now. It's A Wonderful Life. It's kind of like a Alfred Hitchcock type Christmas movie, if you haven't seen it. And it also has a colorized version in it, which I'm not too happy about. Colorizing stuff is great now because it's all done on a computer frame by frame, but I'd rather watch the upgraded a black and white, the way it was meant to be. Actually, who else is Lionel Barrymore's in this movie. Donna Reed's in this movie, and you got a small appearance by Alfalfa himself from the Little Rascals. He's in this movie. He's in the scene where he opens up the swimming pool, because the swimming pool used to have like a closing door on it, so you could dance on the stage on the part, and then he opens it up with the key and everyone falls in. He's in this movie. Then this movie is a classic beyond classics. Irving Berlin's White Christmas. Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, that is George Clooney's aunt, Vera Ellen, Dean Yeager, and that's about it. But it's a great comedy, musical, Christmas feel-good movie. It takes place probably at the beginning during World War II, and after World War II, they become Danny Kaye and Bing Crosby become an act, singing, dancing, comedy act. So yeah, and this one actually they don't make this no more, but it came with a 12 song CD with a bunch of songs on it from Danny Kaye, Bing Crosby, and some other people that were not in the movie, but it's well worth getting. White Christmas. Okay, and then they got two versions of this. One's a classic, one's a remake. Miracle on 34th Street. I grew up with this movie in Chicago on WGN. They used to play this throughout the whole month of December at different times. And I grew up with this thing. You got Maureen O'Hara, John Payne, and a young Natalie Wood. You got William Farway from I Love Lucy's in this as well. This movie is great. You have to check it out. Then, in 1994, John Hughes decided to make a remake of it. It's not bad. You got Richard Attenborough from Jurassic Park is in this, and rest in peace. And you got a Elizabeth Perkins. I'm trying to find out who the girl is. I don't know who this girl is, but it was produced by John Hughes and screenplay by John Hughes. So, yeah, I love John Hughes movies. It's not a ha-ha comedy, but, you know. And it comes with, it came with Blu-ray, DVD, and then the crappy digital copy. I just kept it in there because it's different artwork. So that's all my classic films I got right now. I have more probably waiting for me at the Video Game Movie Dome or something. I don't know. I want to get into let's get into raunchy movies. First I'm going to do this though. This is the only one I have actually. It's a fireplace Blu-ray where you just put this on your TV. It looks like you have a fireplace. And I think, yeah, it plays the songs of Silent Night, Away in the Manger, and Jingle Bells, and the list goes on and on. But I found this at the Dollar Tree, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get that. Why not? I'm looking for the one with the snow, window, but this one's cool. I'm going to put it on at Christmas time. I'll do this one next, because I only have two of them. I only have two Nutcracker movies. And this one I found at the Dollar Tree. Or did I? I don't remember anymore. But I found this one at the Dollar Tree, let's just say. It's got Elle Fanning in it. It's got Nathan Lane and John Turturro. It is The Nutcracker, The Untold Story. There was a 3D version of this floating around, but I don't know anybody that actually found it. This was from Universal Pictures. And I haven't seen it yet. I want to watch it this year. Just a Blu-ray. And the other one is the Disney, The Nutcracker in the Four Realms. I was going to get this on 4K, but I'm like, if I don't like it, that's a waste of money. Yeah. The Nutcracker in the Four Realms, I'll probably check out this year. How long is this movie? Oh, it's only 99 minutes. I can manage a little time in there. It had Keira Knightley in it, Helen Mirren, Morgan Freeman. I don't recognize the other names, but if you've seen this, and I should check it out right away, link below or comment below. Same thing with this Nutcracker movie. Okay, now we're gonna get into some raunchy movies. These are all these R-rated raunchy movies that are made for adults, more or less. And let's get into it. Raunchy movies that I have. This one kind of disappointed me. It wasn't as raunchy as I thought it was, and the outside parts were filmed in Chicago, the outdoor parts, but the indoor parts they used a studio in I think think it was Georgia. It's Office Christmas Party unrated. It's an okay movie to watch for once or twice. But, yeah, I watched this last year. Probably not going to watch this for another 2 or 3 years later. You got such stars as Jason Bateman, Olivia Munn. Yeah, Olivia Munn. T.J. Miller. He's hilarious in this movie. Rob Corddry. Kate McKinnon was hilarious in this movie. Jennifer Aniston. So it's got a great cast. You can actually see the cast right there. If you haven't seen it, it's worth checking out. But it's kind of disappointing that only one scene was filmed in Chicago with the actors in Chicago. The rest of it was filmed somewhere else. Disappointing. Next, this one is my favorite episode, my favorite Christmas episode of Family Guy. It is Road to the North Pole. This is a great episode. It was an hour-long episode, which with commercials, it's 43 minutes. And this one's the unrated one, or the uncensored one. And it's just a really trippy movie. Episode, I mean. And if you haven't seen this yet, get a copy and find it. Got this from Cinema Sickness. You found it brand new. They also have Murray's Christmas from the Cleveland show, which I missed that show, and that was from season 2. So that's on there as a bonus. Bonus little 25-minute one. So you're getting 2 things on this. So I might check this out again this year. And yeah, artwork and stuff. So yeah, I don't collect Family Guy like I used to, but when there's specials like this, I like it. Next, another one I forgot to watch on Halloween is a best of Beavis and Butthead. It's a two episode one. But-O-Ween and Beavis and Butthead Do Christmas. Beavis and Butthead Do Christmas is actually hilarious. And these are longer episodes. This totals 85 minutes. These were longer episodes. I don't even think they had videos in these. But when I seen CS have it, Cinema Sickness, I grabbed it. And because I was looking for this one. And haven't seen it yet. And it was pretty mint. So they do have the Beavis and Butthead on here answering Christmas letters. It's hilarious. I miss Beavis and Butthead. This one I got twice. Once in a Harold and Kumar tin set. It looked like a lighter. And then once by itself in 3D. Because at the time I thought I was going to get a 3D TV, and I never did. But this movie is as raunchy as hell, and old nudity in it. A lot of language, drug use, violence. It's just a fun time, and they purposely in the 3D, even if you don't watch it in 3D, they purposely do this to the camera, and there's stuff like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Nothing." And there's a lot of really raunchy humor in this. One is the 3D one has both versions on it. I think this is a DVD. The DVD is a flipper disc. Whatever. But yeah, great movie if you haven't seen it yet. Then another movie that really kind of disappointed me for not being that funny. The Night Before, with Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Anthony Mackie. Now they all did a great job in this, making it funny, but it just was not one of my favorite movies that they worked together in. Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Anthony Mackie as well. Usually they're great guys. Who else is in this movie? Lizzie Kaplan, which I really like. Julian Bell, she's always funny. Mindy Kaling is in this, which I don't even remember. Oh, I blocked it out. Michael Shannon, and I think that's it. But this movie kind of disappointed me. I mean, I would watch it again. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I was distracted that day. I don't know, but the night before. Next, people don't think this is a Christmas movie, but it happens on Christmas break. And that is James Franco, Mr. Rape Man himself, and Bryan Cranston. Now, this is a great, funny movie, really raunchy in places, and yeah, I mean, it's not. You don't think it's Cedric the Entertainer's in here, and who else is in here? I think what's his name? Zoe. No, that's not it. Keegan-Michael Key. He's hilarious in this movie. But anyway, if you didn't know it, you wouldn't know this is a Christmas movie. It happens on Christmas break. She's on break from her college, and she met this guy at college and whatever. And yeah, it just the comedy ensues, and it's really funny. So I highly recommend Why Him. James Franco ruined his life. This one I have not seen yet. I've seen the first movie. It was okay. This one has a bigger cast in it, and I gotta watch it this year. Bad Moms Christmas. Great cast. You got Mia Kunis. You got Christian Bell, Catherine Hahn, Cheryl Hines, Christine Barbinski, and Susan Sarandon. So it's a great cast. So I gotta watch it this year. Right over there. The bad movie that started it all. I think this is the first, in my opinion, the first raunchy comedy Christmas movie. Bad Santa. Now you got the unrated version on here and the rated version, or no, the unrated version and then the director's cut. Director's cut is 88 minutes. The unrated version is 98 minutes. Never watched the director's cut. Didn't really care to because it's shorter. Yeah, you got half this cast is gone. You got John Ritter, Bernie Mac, both rest in peace. They were both in this movie. And there might be someone else. Cloris Leachman is still with us. But yeah, those two are gone and rest in peace. They did a funny job at this movie, working in it. But if you haven't seen any of the Bad Santa movies, I recommend to watch it. Now, the second one wasn't as good as the first. But it's funny. It is funny. I recommend it. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree. I'm not quite 100% sure, but people have been finding this on 4Ks and stuff for cheap. I wouldn't go as far as getting this on 4K, but it's raunchy, and the kid grew up obviously and became a person at, like, I think a Subway. He started making sandwiches, and Billy Bob Thornton still lives in a house and stuff they stole from his parents. It's from Broad Green Pictures, and Miramax Broad Green Pictures being extinct now. It doesn't exist. And yeah, but I mean, I recommend seeing this once. If you like it, then watch it again. But it's not worth watching every year. You got Billy Bob Thornton. You got Kathy Bates. She was hilarious in this movie. Brett Kelly is the kid. I can't even read these names, they're so small. And then you got Tony Cox in here as the little guy. Why would you team up with him again if you screwed him over in the first movie? He screwed over him in the first movie. Why would you team up with him again? I don't know. But this is the unrated version. It's worth seeing. I got two more. Yeah, I got two more raunchy movies here. This one I got from the Dollar Tree last year, around November-ish time. And yeah, it's not rated, but it is a raunchy film. Uncle Nick with, he's actually laying down on the floor. Uncle Nick with Brian Parson. He was in The Big Bang Theory for a while as, I forgot the character name, but he was the rock guy, and he was always on there. He was on that. He's a stand-up comic. He was in other movies and television shows and stuff, so he's hilarious in this movie. There's some wrong, raunchy scenes in this movie as well, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about this. But if you find it, Blu-ray or DVD, I highly recommend to pick it up. It's from Dark Sky Films. I recommend it. I mean, this is actually a classic in my book. From 2000. No, I have no clue. I have no clue what this year is. Whatever. It's Love Actually. Great freaking movie. There's some raunchy stuff in here. Some raunchy stuff that it's but you got like people like Hugh Grant, Liam Neeson, Colin Firth, Laura Linney, Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman, rest in peace, Keira Knightley, Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean's funny, and you also got Andrew Lincoln in a really early role in there, which you'll see Andrew Lincoln right there as from The Walking Dead. Hope he does other movies besides Walking Dead movies, because he's talented, and you know, I would like to see him in more movies. Yeah, so if you haven't checked this one out, Love Actually, very good movie. Not a family movie. Okay, next I'm going to get all the PG-13-ish movies out of the way. First one I got was brand new to the collection, and it was a Netflix movie. I got it from Stinky Tuna. Luke Grimes, Vincent D'Onofrio, Dax Shepard, Kurtwood Smith, the father from That 70s Show, Jessica Alba, and Tim Allen in El Camino Christmas. It's a fictional town. I forgot where they're supposed to be. I think it's El Camino, Nevada. It's a fictional town. It doesn't really exist. But yeah, so they had this on Stinky Tuna. I missed out on it last year. Don't feel like watching it because everyone and their mothers is on the internet here, and it kind of buffers a lot. So, boom. And it's a PG-13 movie. It's all region. So in case you want to check it out, it is on... This is on Stinky Tuna right now, along with some other Christmas movies, which I didn't get yet. But yeah, and comes with a nice case, and the inside, the artwork is like a ugly sweater design. That is cool. So I gotta watch this one very soon. My favorite of all Christmas movies, and another John Hughes movie's coming up. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I like it with the original artwork. I don't like them putting this artwork on the top. Everything should have original poster art. And yeah, John Hughes wrote this, produced it, and someone else directed it. But yeah, really great movie. Classic movie. This has come out like every single year. Steelbook, Amaray, special limited edition. This special limited. Just get the movie. It's funny. You'll love it. Trust me. Chevy Chase, one of my favorites. Yeah. Whoops. Don't want that to fall. Okay. Next is a movie that I got that was really hard to find, and 20th Century Fox, now owned by Disney, should put this out. And it is Trapped in Paradise. Funny movie. Kind of dated, but it's still funny. And you got a great cast in here. You got, and it's directed by George Gallo. No relations to me. My last name is Gallo, but it's no relations to me. Where's it at? Okay, Nicolas Cage, John Lovitz, Dana Carvey. Trapped in Paradise. You got John Astin in it. The rest of the people like Richard Jenkins, early role from him. And yeah. So if you haven't seen this movie yet and you could find it, I highly recommend you pick it up. This was a flipper disc, so it's kind of sucky. I actually put it in this case because it had a black case, and I'm like, the clear case looks like a Snoog a little better. So yeah, it's PG-13 movie. So yeah, next one, not one of my favorites. It's got some funny parts in it, but not particularly one of my favorite movies. Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon really didn't work that great together. No chemistry at all. But it's Four Christmases. You also got Jon Favreau in here. Robert Duvall and Mary Steenburgen and Dwight Yoakam, Tim McGraw, John Voight, Sissy Spacek. It's a lot of people in this movie. It's just great, but I don't know. It just, for me, it ended up flat for a Christmas movie. And before he did this movie, I think he did Fred Claus. He did like 2 Christmas movies in a row. Just didn't work, Vince Vaughn, on this one. Sorry, guy. But I'd watch it probably like next year if I really want to see stuff that I haven't seen in a long time. Okay. Another movie. It's Christmas. It's Alan Arkin, John Goodman, Ed Helms, Diane Keaton, Jake Lucy, Anthony Mackie, Amanda Seinfeld, June Squibb, I don't know that, Marissa Tomei, and Olivia Wilde. It is Love the Coopers. I didn't love this movie. Really didn't. I mean, it's entertaining. Ed Helms' character is completely pointless in this movie. John Goodman was good in this movie. Diane Keaton was actually pretty good in this movie. But it's like a family get-together movie, and it just didn't hold my interest, and it wasn't special. It just wasn't. So, Love the Coopers. Check it out if you find it for $1. Yeah, there you go. I think it's at the Dollar Tree now. This one has no rating on it, but I've seen it. It is hilarious, and if Robin Williams wasn't in this movie, it would be crap. He makes the movie. And yeah, it's Merry Freaking Christmas. And there's no rating on this. I think it was made in Canada, but it was supposed to be taking place in Chicago and some part of Illinois, which is not. But yeah, this is supposed to be taking place in Chicago and some upper state Illinois. Got Joe McHale in there, Laura Graham, Duke Clark from The Office. He was in The Office the last season of The Office, and some other stuff. Oliver Platt, he's hilarious. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. And Candace Bergen, and Robin Williams. Like I said, if Robin Williams wasn't in this movie, it would not be funny. I recommend checking this out if you're a Robin Williams fan, though. One of his, like, movies that he made before he died, and it was well worth checking out. Queen Latifah in The Holiday. This is a fun movie. She thinks she's dying. She goes to this. She takes all her money out of her account, and because the doctor said, "Oh, you're dying," and then the doctor said, "Oops, you're not." And well, yeah, great movie. It's got a lot of heart. And who else is in this movie? Queen Latifah, LL Cool J does a great job in this. Timothy Hutton, Gerard Depardieu, Alice Witt. I don't know who that is. Yeah, this is a great movie. Highly recommend it. It's beautifully filmed too. Wherever they film this, I don't know, but it's beautifully filmed. You have to check it out. It's an underrated movie too. This movie everyone should have in their Christmas collection. It is The Holiday with Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, and Jack Black. Great cast, and it's where they switch houses. One goes to America, one goes to somewhere in the UK, and Jack Black meets her, starts hitting it off, and then she meets Jude Law, starts hitting it off, and they end up, whatever. And who else is in this movie? The Holiday. Edward Burns is in it. Al Winch. Oh, I don't know. It's that old man that's in the movie. But this is a great movie. If you haven't seen this, there's a great scene in it where they're in a Blockbuster video, and it takes you back, and he's talking about, Jack Black is talking about music to movies, and he's like, name a movie, I'll tell you what song is in it. And then they come to talk about Dustin Hoffman movie, and Dustin Hoffman has to be actually in the store, and he hears them talking. He's like, oh God, and he just takes the movie and leaves. A little cameo by him, but it was fun. So, The Holiday, highly recommend this one for your collection. This one I did not see yet. I've seen parts of the first one, haven't even seen this one yet. It's Daddy's Home 2. It's about Christmas. You got Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, John Lithgow, Mel Gibson. John Cena's in it. I don't think that much, but John Cena's actually in it. And who else is in this? Nobody really that I recognize, but I want to check it out. I want to check it out this year, but I didn't see the first one yet, so I don't know if I should or not. Tell me below. This movie, when I was first looking for it, because I had it on Blu-ray, and I'm like, did this never got a or I had it on DVD. Did this never got a Blu-ray release in the States? And I checked it, and it never did. I got a Blu-ray release in Canada only, and it was Just Friends. Great holiday Christmas movie. Well, it revolves around Christmas. It's got Anna Faris in it, Ryan Reynolds, Amy Smart, Chris Klein. His career went down the toilet. And there's some other people in here too. They're not listed on the back though. But yeah, this is a great movie. See, I just combined the DVD and Blu-ray. But if you're looking for this on Blu-ray, good luck, because it's expensive. It's out of print. Hopefully we get a release here one day. I don't know. But if you ever do find this cheap, in the Canadian, it's the only Canadian version. But if you ever find this, pick it up. Another classic from the 80s 1988. It is, I should have put this with the Christmas Carol movies, but oh well. Scrooged. It is a Christmas Carol, updated version of the Christmas Carol, where he works for a TV station and he's just the grumpiest man in the world. And you got a really good cast in this movie. You got Karen Allen from Raiders of the Lost Ark and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Bobcat Goldthwait, isn't it? Carol Kane. Robert Mitchum is in this movie. Yeah. I don't see anybody else. I know there's little appearances by John Houseman and Buddy Hackett, all in here, and music score by Danny Elfman. And I just combined my Blu-ray and my DVD. And if you've never seen this movie and you're a Bill Murray fan, what the hell are you waiting on? This has been out for a long time. Check it out. This one I got last year because I found out that, well, Paul Walker's in it, for one. And Robin Williams has a small little part in this as a priest. It is Noel. It's not a ha-ha comedy. It's more of a romantic movie. Little bit depressing, I heard, in some places. But you got Paul Walker, Susan Sarandon, Alan Arkin, Penelope Cruz. Robin Williams does a special appearance in here. And he's not credited at all. But yeah, I should really watch this year. It is PG-13. But it's from Screen Media Films. If you find it on Amazon, get it. But it's a BDR. It's one of those. So it's a burn-on-demand disc. So yeah, kind of disappointed about that, but still maybe worth seeing. I'm gonna throw it in my watch pile. This one I got this year as well, from the Video Game Movie Dome. Little warpage to the artwork, but that's okay. And it is Nicolas Cage, Tay Leone in A Family Man. I heard nothing but good things about this movie. I have never seen it. Know nothing about it. I heard it was kind of like It's a Wonderful Life kind of thing. So I'll give it a shot. And it's, yeah. So who else is in this movie? Tay Leone. Oh, Jeremy Piven's in here. Don't know that. Don Cheadle is in it. Music by Danny Elfman again. So, yeah. I'll check this one out. This movie did not get to see last year, but I did get it beginning of this year. I got it before all the COVID happened, and I ordered it. It was on sale. Now they got a different cover for it, but it's Last Christmas. I'm dying to see this movie, seeing how funny it really is and stuff. So, yeah, it's got an alternative opening and ending, deleted scenes, blooper reel, and a lot of other special stuff. But if you buy it now, it's a different cover. This one, I mean, if it didn't say Last Christmas on it, if that doesn't give it away that it's a Christmas movie, then you're an effing moron, okay? But yeah, they just made it look more festive in the new cover. And that's all the movies I had stacked up here in piles. I am going to get some more out, and then we'll be finished. All right. This is going to be the ending of the video, which I have a lot of stacked up there. But before I do, before I get comments, I have not shown certain Christmas movies, and the certain Christmas movies I have, but they are stacked in boxes and put on a shelf and stuff. I can't get in the other room because we got more boxes in that other room from Christmas and packages and stuff like that, so I can't get to my movies right away. I want to say I own Trading Places. Really good movie with Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd. Starts out at Christmas time, and it pretty much ends there like New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Another movie, Gremlins movie. That's right. I have it. It is a great movie. Haven't seen it in years. I should really get on that. Gremlins. And where's it at? If I could find it. I'll get to it. But there's other movies that I do have. Die Hard being one of them. Yeah, it's set at Christmas time. And so is Die Hard 2. People forget about that. It is John McClane is picking up his wife from the airport for Christmas. And people forget about that. That was a Christmas set movie as well. I didn't like it as much as the first, but you gotta see that. I mean, I think I got all of them about done. And then to end it off, I have 2 New Year's Eve movies. If I think about the other movies that I got and I didn't show yet, I'll mention it. Let's go to some animation now. This one I just bought because I wanted to get it last year, but it was too expensive. I don't know why, but it's a SpongeBob Christmas, basically for one episode. It looks like a stop motion animation episode, but it's really done by computers, with a crap load of bonus episodes on there, which I doubt any of these are pretty much Christmas related. But the one Christmas episode doesn't say how long it is. Wait. Now it doesn't. 145 minutes total, but it doesn't say how long that episode is. But anyway, it's well worth checking out. So I'm going to do that this year. Got some good reviews on it. Put that in the watch pile. The next one I should be watching this year as well, because I wanted it for the longest time, and it actually has to do something with the Jim Henson Company. Did not know that. It is The Star. It's a computer animated movie about the manger, talking animals. Why not? So who's in here? It's from Walden Media for one thing. Jim Henson Company, Sony Pictures Animation, The Star. Got Stephen Young in there from The Walking Dead, and from that movie. Oh geez, I forgot the name of it. Where all hell breaks loose in a building where everyone goes crazy for like 24 hours. Gina Rodriguez, Zachary Levi, Keegan Michael Key, Kelly Clarkson. You got Anthony Anderson. I don't know who that is. Vin Rames. You got the Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy. Patricia Heaton. Don't know. Christopher Plummer, which I didn't even know he was in this movie. Tracy Morgan, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey. This is like a big ass cast. And it is how long is this movie? It's nice. It's really nice Columbia. 86 minutes. You're probably going to check out this one this year too. Wanted to see this for the longest time. It is a DVD Blu-ray combo pack, and the Blu-ray actually has artwork. The DVD does not. So another one to the watch pile. This is a classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer 50th Anniversary Collector's Edition. Bam, with the gold slip. I think I got this from Video Game Movie Dome, and 50th Collector's Edition featurettes. Features Rudolph Unwrapped, Sam the Snowman Sing-Along, Holiday Pop-Up Book, and Be an Artist. It is produced by Arthur Rankin, but I don't see the other guy on here. I don't see Bass. Oh yeah, it is. Co-produced Jules Bass. So it is Rankin Bass production as well. This is a classic. I haven't seen it in years. They used to show it on TV a lot, and that's it. That's all. This is how long of a movie? 52 minutes, so it was probably an hour-long special. And these characters right here, they still sell keychains and other things with their likeness on it. So, yeah. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. If I could get this in the box, I wanted to see who narrated this thing. Who narrated this? Okay, Burl Ives. Burl Ives. Yes. So, there you go. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay. Next, Tom Hanks, Polar Express. Like I said earlier in the video, the motion capture CG on this is not as good as Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, but it's by the same directors, Robert Zemeckis. But the story is great. I think the atmosphere is really good. This is not a bad movie at all, by any means. It's a G-rated movie. It's a family movie. Tom Hanks plays more than one part in this, but it doesn't tell you the other actors. Great. But, yeah. It's from Castle Rock Entertainment. Playtone, which is Tom Hanks, is Tom Hanks's label, movie label. And Robert Zemeckis, screenplay by Robert Zemeckis, produced by Robert Zemeckis and directed by Robert Zemeckis, and executive produced by Tom Hanks. So if you haven't seen this yet and you think it's not worth seeing, it's good. It is good. If you have kids, they're going to love it. Alright. Next, this movie blew me away the first time I seen it. I found this at a I found this at a one Black Friday. It was actually after Black Friday. Found it at a God, I forgot the name of the store. Anyway, Arthur Christmas. This movie blew me away the first time I seen it. It's just that good. The only thing that bothered me is they had a Justin Bieber song in here, and Santa Claus is coming to town. And, yeah. So, Big Lots. That was the name of the store. Again, I bought this intentionally because I thought I was going to get a 3D TV. Nope. But I have the movie on regular Blu-ray, and it's DVD as well. That's when I spent the time to put a lot of stuff in there. How thick that package is. This is a UK-like case. Now this movie I have twice. Why do I have it twice? I don't really know. I should have got rid of this a long time ago because I got it already. But this is another one that blew me away. Rise of the Guardians. It's basically a movie about Jack Frost, and yeah, and all the characters from all the seasons and all the holidays come to help him. I've only seen it once, but it was a really good movie. DreamWorks movie, blah blah blah. That's about it. But why I have it twice is because it's on this, which is out right now too. It's the Includes 9 stories. The Ultimate Holiday Collection. This is great. I did have a holiday collection which was a little bit less than what was on here. And this one includes, the ones that I didn't have was Home for the Holidays, which is an animated version of from the movie Home. If anyone remembers Home, with Jim Parsons like voicing the alien. I had Trolls Holiday. That one I didn't have on Blu-ray. Donkey's Caroling Christmas Tagular. That one I didn't have. And the rest I did. And then it comes to the movie Rise of the Guardians. Bonus features, Shrek's Yule Log, 12 Days of Christmas pop-up book. How can a digital be a pop-up book? I don't know. 4 Penguins sing-alongs and movies and more. It's well worth getting. It's on Amazon right now, and I think it's all region. Yeah, it's all region. My dog just farted really good. He's sitting right down there, and it just hit me in the face. Thank you, Ripley. Would you get a cat? Jeez. This one was a made-for-TV movie. It's actually not that bad. It's a very merry Muppet Christmas movie. Not as good as, say, theatrical releases, but it's in widescreen. It's worth getting. It's got people like David Arquette's in here, Joan Cusack, Matthew Lillard, William H. Macy, Whoopi Goldberg. Got another Whoopi. And it's for Physical Media, man. And yeah. So it's basically a decent movie. If you find it, it's cheap. And yeah. The only another one that slipped through Disney's hands. Universal owns this. Yeah. Next, everyone's pretty much favorite. I find it annoying after a while, but I like the movie. Zoe Deschanel's in it. Will Ferrell, Elf. Really good movie. I never seen the animated one. This is Buddy the Elf's musical or whatever. I never seen that. If it's worth getting, let me know down below. And yeah, Will Ferrell did a really good job with this movie. And Ed Asner and Bob Newhart was hilarious in it. And of course Zoe Deschanel, Mary Steenburgen, and James Caan. It's a Jon Favreau directed movie. I think he appears in this movie as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, Elf. You're killing me, Ripples. You're really killing me. Wow. This one is Vince Vaughn, Paul Giamatti. Great classic movie, Fred Claus, where Vince Vaughn plays Santa Claus's brother. Just, it's a great film. You got Vince Vaughn, Paul Giamatti, and John Michael Higgins, which is now doing a game show on the Game Show Network. His career went down the toilet. Elizabeth Banks, Rachel Weisz, Kathy Bates, and Kevin Spacey. This one, Kermit's Ghost, Alan, introduced me to, and it's a very good movie. It's Get Santa. I actually got this, I think, from him. He sent it to me, and I really liked it. I think you could get this on Amazon US because people do sell imports on there. You got well, the only name I really would know on here is Warwick Davis, and he's not in that movie that much, but he is a good character in a movie. Yeah, so Get Santa, highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Very funny, and there's like a really hilarious scene with reindeer farting. Just it's throughout the movie. It's a gag. Yeah. Another movie that I seen that I would watch every 3 or 4 years, or unless it's on TV and there's nothing else on. That is Matthew Broderick, Danny DeVito, Deck the Halls. Not that great of a movie, but it's a movie about trying to outdo another person with their Christmas lighting display. It's basically all it is. And I mean, it's okay, but not one of my favorites. This movie I have not seen yet. It's got a good cast, actually. It's Black Activity, which I didn't even know this was a Christmas movie until I looked it up on IMDb. I'm like, what is this movie about? It is a Christmas movie. Plus, they came out with one cover with that looks more Christmas-like. This does not. And it's got that dub seal of approval. It's Fox Searchlight Pictures. And some of the stars: Forrest Whitaker, Angela Bassett, Mary J. Blige, Jennifer Hudson. Great cast. And even both discs have artwork. Really impressive. No, I have not seen this yet, and I should. And it's 93 minutes. I'll get around to it. This one I should get around to because I heard it was a really good movie, and I didn't even know this was a Christmas movie. And it's from Touchstone Pictures, and it's also directed by Penny Marshall, the late great Penny Marshall. It's the Preacher's Wife, with a great cast: Denzel Washington, Whitney Houston, rest in peace, and it's a third person. Gregory Hines is in this movie. Must have been right before he passed away. Jennifer Lewis and the rest of the people I don't know. But yeah, I want to see this because it is Penny Marshall. And I love her directing style. So, Preacher's Wife, which I might check out sometime this week. This one right here is 2 UK movies that deal with the holidays and Christmas time, and both movies they're long. The first one here is The Color of Magic, and has a really good cast in it. It has I think if I could read, Sean Astin's in it, David Johnson, and Christopher Lee. Jeez, I can't read this. It's so small. I know there's someone else in here. Is Tim Curry in here? I can't see it. But, yeah. This movie, the first one, is 191 minutes. That's why I don't feel like watching it. And then The Hogfather is 189 minutes. These are both miniseries in the UK. And I don't know. If I watch these, it'll probably be like next year, because they're just way too long. I would have to watch these in sections, because yeah, the total running time for both of these 6 hours and 32 minutes. That's not going to happen. It's on 2 discs, too. They couldn't fit them all in one. You're going to fart again, dog. Anyway, back to John Hughes with Home Alone 1 and 2 collection. Could have gotten Home Alone on 4K this year, but I'm like, do I really need that on 4K? Am I going to watch it on 4K? Yeah, probably just once and be like, ooh, ah, and then not do it again. But this was the 2-pack. Long time ago I got this. And Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. That's all I need. Blu-ray, transfers, bam. Oh, there you go. And you get a slip box. Which Disney actually did put this out. Disney Movie Club put it out again. Different artwork, but it's 2 movies that come in a slip box. So I could got it again, but it's like, what's the point? I'm getting to the end, people. Classic beyond classic movie. A Christmas Story. Go shoot your eye out, kid. And great movie. It's just so simple. A kid asking for a toy for Christmas. Bullies bothering him. It's just basically a class movie. Peter Billingsley. You got commentary from him on there. He is a director now, and he also works for IFC. He also does some other stuff. It's an all-around guy now. It was directed by Bob Clark. You know who Bob Clark is? The director of the original Porky's movies. He went from Porky to A Christmas Story. Go figure. Alright, and he has Darren McGavin in there. It's an awesome guy. Rest in peace. So, A Christmas Story. If you haven't seen this movie ever, you have to. It's a must. Or just TBS will probably show this 24 hours. Every year they do. This one I got basically, I think last year. It's Santa with Muscles. People pretty much badmouth this movie. I kind of liked it. It was fun. Hulk Hogan playing a different kind of character. Santa with Muscles. And it had Mila Kunis. I still can't pronounce her name right. She's in it in a really young role before that 70s show. And Ed Begley Jr., Don Stark from also that 70s show, played Donna's dad. Garrett Morris is in here from Saturday Night Live. And that's about it. That's all the names I recognize. But it is worth checking out and getting. It's from Mill Creek Entertainment. Next, a classic beyond classic with little Anakin Skywalker there. Now he's in jail and doing crimes. Jingle All the Way with Schwarzenegger. One of his better comedies. And this kid just wants a toy for Christmas, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's going crazy trying to find it, basically. Jingle All the Way 2 with Larry the Cable Guy is actually a really good movie. I didn't think it was going to be. It is actually pretty good. And it actually has the wrestler from the WWE on there, Santino Marella, which I can't really think of his real name right now, but he's right there. And yeah, he was pretty funny in this movie. So yeah, it's worth checking out. And they even have it at Dollar Tree for $1. So yeah. I got 2 more in this pile, and I'm going to start the next one. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I'll Be Home for Christmas. This is a great film. If you have Disney Movie Club, I highly recommend you grabbing this because it is just a great film, and it's got a young Jessica Biel in it, and Gary Cole's in it. It's in a ton of movies, and it's just great. And to see it on Blu-ray, it's just awesome. And a stack just fell in the back, but that's cool. So yes, it's worth watching. I'll Be Home for Christmas. Finally, in the stack, there's a movie that I was looking for a while. I finally found it. It's expired. It's Pete's Christmas. It's kind of like Groundhog's Day. We have to do the same thing over and over again, basically. With Bruce Stern is in it, and that's the only big name that's in here. Oh, Bali Madison. I think she was in an Adam Sandler movie. I can't think of which one it was. I think it was one of his movies. I don't know. But she's in this movie. Pete's Christmas. I got some Disney here. I'm going to start it off with Olaf's Frozen Adventure. This was a featurette that was shown before Coco. Really well done, really well made, and it was like a 25-minute short. And this also has some shorts on here that are winter related, same as the other Mickey's Christmas Carol, same shorts. Then you got Nightmare Before Christmas. I own 2 of these copies. Don't know why. I got it up there with the rest of the Disney stuff. Don't know why. I think this one has actually more features than the other one. I don't know if it does or not. Nightmare Before Christmas, I consider it a Christmas movie, not a Halloween. But that's just me. This movie, Beauty and the Beast, Enchanted Christmas. This is a good one. I've seen it. Animation's great. They did enhance it for widescreen because originally it was full screen. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's at the Disney Movie Club now. You can go and get it. Don't know if it'll be at stores, but this one, they should have kept on making these specials every year. Prep and Landing, and Prep and Landing, Naughty and Nice. 2 really good 25-minute episodes. One won an Emmy. No, one won 4 Emmys. That was just the original Prep and Landing. And then Prep and Landing, Naughty and Nice. That's a good one too. And then there's a short on here as well. So you got 2 episodes or 25 minutes each, and then a short that's like 12 minutes or something like that. And finally, I got this last year at a really good price. It's a Santa Claus trilogy, but this had exclusive artwork from the Disney Movie Club. And the inside, it's the same artwork. Same artwork. I have not watched these in years. I should watch these. I think they're like hour and a half movies. Yeah, pretty much. It's the Santa Claus series. Everyone should have this in their collection. Okay. I'm going to stay on the... it's not technically Disney, but it is Disney related now. But these are public domain. Star Wars Holiday Special. It's so bad you have to see it, kind of thing. I love the inner artwork. This is from Stinky Tuna, by the way. I love the inner artwork. It's awesome. This one was the first release that they actually did at Stinky Tuna, and it has some specials on here. But they released it again this year holiday special 2020 extended version with new stuff on it. Some new stuff from Funny or Die, some new stuff from Lego, and I think there was a new intro also made for this. And yeah, I'm not upgrading it. This is not really an upgrade. It's more like there's extra features on it. That's why I got it. But after this, I'm not buying anymore. Just these two, good enough. Star Wars Christmas special. Okay. Finally, I'm gonna get to the DVDs. This one I got from Mill Creek when I was doing reviews. They didn't need me anymore. A lot of people got let go because COVID. This itself is a Netflix special, and it was actually pretty good. Watch the whole thing. It's Angela's Christmas, and nominated for 3 Emmys. It's really good. I mean, if you see it at the store, pick it up. I don't know where you would get this. Probably Walmart, because it's Mill Creek. It's not. It's in widescreen. It's not that long. It's about an hour long. Or if you have Netflix, you can look it up, see if it's there. But Angela's Christmas is really good. There you go. This movie really needs a release on Blu-ray, and I don't know what they're waiting on. A grave invitation? I don't know. It's Christmas with the Cranks. Another Tim Allen Christmas movie. More Tim Allen Christmas movies than I should have. This says this was produced by Chris Columbus, same person who directed the Home Alone movies, and screenplay by Chris Columbus. You got Tim Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis, you got Dan Aykroyd, Eric P. Sullivan from Malcolm in the Middle, and Cheech Marin's in there, Jake Busey, not the crazy one, the normal one, Jake Busey, Emmett Walsh, and I think there's some other people in there. It's just not listed. And yeah, it's a widescreen, full screen release, but it's not a flipper. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, I highly recommend. This is a classic right here. Christmas with the Cranks. There's another good one here. It's basically in print still, if you could find it. This just happened to be when Warner Brothers was distributing for Paramount at the time. Now Paramount's repackaged it and did it themselves again. This one has Ethan Randall from Dutch, and Thora Birch from Patriot Games, Haley Jane Kozak, and Jeremy, I can't pronounce his last name. Lauren Bacall is in here, and Leslie Nielsen as Santa Claus. It's a G-rated film, so yeah, it's good for the whole family if you could find a copy. This should be on Blu-ray by now, Paramount. Come on. Oh, yeah, look at his artwork. That's the way you do it, Paramount. Don't make plain blue discs anymore. But, yeah, it's a really good movie. Unaccompanied Minors. This is actually a really underrated kids comedy where all these kids get stuck in the airport. All these kids get stuck in the airport, and they're waiting for their parents to pick them up and stuff. It's got a great cast. It's got Louis Black in there, Wilmer Velde, the guy from that '70s show that played Fez, and then you got Brett. It's not written on here. I forgot his last name. But it's the kid from Bad Santa 2. It's right there. The rest of the kids, kind of unknowns. But it's well worth getting. And this is from Warner Brothers. This should be on Blu-ray by now. Warner Brothers. This movie, by now, Disney really should be under. You should really give the licensing to Kino to put this out on Blu-ray. Ernest Saves Christmas, and this is one of the better ones of the series, in my opinion. This is the more production value movie out of everything he made for Touchstone. I love this movie. Really great. Doesn't even give you the cast on here. It just says Jim Varney. But yeah, by now this should be on Blu-ray. Next, I know people are gonna say that movie sucks, but it was a made-for-TV movie. It's widescreen. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 2, which they could have called it something else. National Lampoon's Vacation. Wait, I can say this right. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 2, Cruising Eddie's Island Adventure. Okay, the only two from the original vacation movies were these two. Randy Quaid, and I forgot her name, and the original Audrey is in here as well, which I don't see her name on here, but she is actually in this movie. And Erica Idle was in National Lampoon's European Vacation. So yeah, it's well worth it. It's not as bad as people think. Go check it out if you could still find it. This one is a John Ford classic. You got John Wayne, and it is The Three Godfathers, which takes part at Christmas time, and that's basically all I'm going to say about it, because it's been a long time since I've seen it, but it is well worth getting, and it should be on Blu-ray by now. It's artwork right there. But it's a John Wayne movie that should be on Blu-ray. Got a couple of Miz movies here I got from the Dollar Tree. Christmas Bounty. It has a Blu-ray release, but I couldn't find it with a damn, and I really don't care, because I'm only going to watch this once a year, and I don't know if I've seen this last year. I don't know. 73 minutes. WWE Films from Warner Brothers. So, Christmas Bounty. And then another one from WWE Films and 20th Century Fox. Santa's Little Helper with The Miz and Peggy, or Paige, not Peggy, Paige, and some other person I don't know. There you go. Santa's Little Helper with The Miz. And yeah, that's all that I see that's in this movie, but there you go. Is Disney going to keep these? Or are they going to sell them off? I don't know. Because this is 20th Century Fox. So, who the hell knows? This one I got from the Dollar Tree just because it's a Christmas movie and didn't know what it was about. It's from the BBC. And it's only 77 minutes. No one I recognize in here, but it looked pretty entertaining. Last Christmas. Yes, not the Last Christmas I already showed. This is another Last Christmas. BBC. Actually sitting on there. This one I got because it's a Disney movie, but apparently Disney don't own the rights to it anymore. It was like Disney Disney-made movie for TV, and it's Santa Who, where Santa loses his memory, doesn't know who he is, and it's played by Leslie Nielsen. So I had to pick it up, and this is the only way I found it on Mill Creek, because the Disney one is just out of print, or very expensive. And then there is Jo Beth Williams in A Chance of Snow. It's another Christmas movie. So I got 2 Christmas movies for the price of one. Yes. But I checked the transfers out on this. Really crappy. Not that great of transfers. This one was highly recommended by a lot of people. And so I looked it up and I got it. And it has Tony Danza, Leah Thompson, and Betty White. That's right, Betty White. And it is, can't read backwards, Stealing Christmas. And this is supposed to be really good. It was a made-for-TV movie, I think, on the, it was on USA, the USA cable station. And, it had a really good cast, so I gotta watch this one this year. This one I got at the beginning of the year, and I never heard of it before, so I ordered it. And MGM did own it at one point, and then some other companies are putting it out now. It is Bush Christmas. Have no idea what this is about, but I thought, it's a Christmas movie I never heard of before. And it's just these kids on a ranch trying to stop these robbers, I think, from stealing. And it's from 1946. It's Granda International Pictures. Never heard of them. So it's an indie film. This was put out by MGM, but it was also put out by Sony Columbia, or Sony Pictures Home Media. So it was a collab between those two. I've seen this on other cheaper labels, but this one was like, since it's MGM, I want to see it. And probably not this year, but eventually. So, Bush Christmas. Finally, I have a Blu-ray of this, but it's in a box somewhere because I had to store it because I couldn't fit it on the shelves. But it is Vice Versa. Yes, this is a Christmas movie, and yes, it happens around Christmas vacation time, where his father takes him for Christmas vacation because his parents are divorced, and some magic happens and they switch roles, just like this movie, like Father Like Son, which is coming out on Blu-ray in January. So yeah, Vice Versa is already out from Mill Creek. I would highly recommend you pick this one up. It's really good. And Fred Savage, Judd Reinhold. The rest of the people I don't know. So yeah, movie came out in what year? 1988. 80s movie, baby. The 80s. And then I'm just going to make combo packs with these. There you go. Last but not least. Wait, did I do? No, I did those already. Last but not least, the only two New Year's movies I have, New Year's Eve movies, from the director of Pretty Woman, which would be the late, great Gary Marshall, Penny Marshall's brother. You got New Year's Eve, great movie, big cast of stars. And I'll just name a few. Jessica Biel, her name's coming up a lot. John Bon Jovi, Abigail Breslin, Robert De Niro, Josh Doohan, Zac Efron, Katherine Heigl's in here, Aston Kutcher, I still can't pronounce his last name. Seth Meyer, doesn't really do that many movies. Sarah Jessica Parker's in this. Hilary Swank, Safira Rivera. I mean, it's just a really great cast. Some people hate this movie, but I pretty much liked it. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, pick it up. There's not many New Year's Eve movies. Finally, this is only on DVD right now. It is 200 Cigarettes. It's a New Year's Eve movie, and check out. You can't say it. I'll read it off. It's got Ben Affleck, Casey Affleck, Dave Chappelle, Janine Garofalo, Kate Hudson, Courtney Love, Jay Moore, Christina Ricci, and a young Paul Rudd. So yeah, 200 Cigarettes. They did re-release this by itself, but I think it's out of print again. So Paramount, get on the ball and put this on Blu-ray. The other movie on here has nothing to do with Christmas, but 200 New Year's. 200 Cigarettes. Great movie to watch. That's it. I'm out of here. And I had a lot of water. So that's it. Till next year. Maybe my collection will grow and I'll make another video. Who the hell knows if I feel like it. This is Movie Edge signing off, saying Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all. And thanks for watching the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and tell your friends. Damn right. This is Movie Edge signing off, saying Christmas movies, holiday movies like Thanksgiving and New Year's and whatever is your best entertainment. Yeah, seeing the New Year, people. That's a lie. I have another video coming up at the end of the month.